everybody, I'm your life coach Tasneem Kagalwalla from Personal Solutions, and today I'm going to talk about perception is projection. So first, right off the bat, let's understand this principle. What is perception is projection? This principle of psychology was coined by Carl Jung, one of the three fathers of psychology, along with Freud and Adler. Now, he goes on to say that what we perceive is who we are, what we perceive outside of us is who we are, which means that anything that we perceive outside of ourselves is actually a part of us. How? I don't get what you're saying. Is that what you're thinking? For that, let me explain how the brain processes information. So we, at any given point of time, receive about 2 million bits of information through our 5 senses. Now, obviously, we cannot process all that information all at once. What we can do is we can take in about 134 bits of information per second, which is equal to about 5 to 7 chunks of information at any given point of time. Now, what happens to that information? That information goes through a filtering process in your mind, and that filtering process allows you to delete some information, distort some information, and generalize that information. More details on that in another video. However, what it is important to understand here is what is that filtering process based on? That filtering process is based on your memories, on your language, on your beliefs, on your values, on your upbringing, on your culture, all those things under the iceberg. That forms your internal representation, which gives you a state of mind, which gives you a physiology, which leads to your behavior, your words, your action. Therefore, if you now go to understand, whatever you take in has your imprint on it. Don't you think? Okay, so let's understand this with an example. Take 2 similar days. You wake up at the same time, you set an alarm for every day. You hit the snooze button, you sleep for an extra 10 minutes. You go on, do your morning routine, and you leave for work. Now, day 1, the sun is too bright and it's irritating you, and you can't seem to find your glasses as you scramble through your bag, and you are stuck in a traffic jam, you hit a whole lot of red lights, and you look around you and everybody seems to be in a foul mood, like they've woken up on the wrong side of the bed. You reach office late, there's just so much already piled up to do, you're overwhelmed, you scramble through your day and have a really bad day. Day 2. You wake up, you leave for work, the sun is really bright, you've forgotten your sunglasses at home, but it really doesn't matter because it's such a beautiful day. You hit your favorite radio station, you're listening to music, you get a little bit of traffic, and you do hit a whole lot of red lights. But as you look around you, everybody seems to be happy and smiling and nodding at you in acknowledgement. You reach office and there's a whole lot of work, you get on it, you get proactive, and what happens at the end of the day, you have a really fulfilling day. Isn't that true? Hasn't that happened to all of us? So in a sense, what we project, we attract. Now let's end this video today with an experiment, an exercise that you can do yourselves at home. What I'd like you to do is think of a person that you like or dislike. Think about the traits of that person. Why do you dislike them? Or why do you like them? Once you have 3 or 4 of those traits, you will realize that you resonate with 1 or 2 more than the rest of them. Now take that one trait, pick one that you resonate with the most, and prefix that trait with the sentence I am. So if you have chosen I am, for example, controlling, I am angry, or whatever it is the trait that you have disliked about that person, or I am kind, I am caring, if it's a trait that you really like about that other person. And then ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself, when is this true for you? Do you really like being this way? For what purpose? How can you be more of this if it's a positive trait? How can you avoid being this if it's a negative trait? Or, for example, example, if it was I am assertive, if that's one of your traits, then you can ask yourself, how is it that I can be more assertive in which areas of my life which I am currently not being assertive in? And what's stopping me? So when you do this reflective exercise with yourself, you will realize that the quality or characteristic that you seem to like or dislike in another person somewhere lives inside you. Let me know what you think when you do this exercise, and leave me your comments and constructive questions. I love to hear from you, and I assure you that I will reply to each and every one of you personally. In the end, I would just like to leave you with one of my favorite quotes, which says, "Your perception of me is a projection of you. My reaction to you is an awareness of me." Until next time, you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.